Let me make sure I'm online. Okay. Hello, I'm Alex from A.P.Ink. So today I had um a sketch I wanted to try. So this is kind of long-winded, but okay, so um I don't know. When I was trying to look up things to draw, I guess that's where I'll start. Um I had seen something um I had seen something before talking about a fox spirit that is supposed to be Asian of some descent. I don't know if it's Japanese or Chinese or what, but I know like um there's an anime called anime, maybe manga, called Inuyasha. I think I just butchered that. Apologies. That has a multi-tailed fox. And then there's obviously the multi-tailed Pokemon, Ninetails. Um, but when I was looking for kind of inspiration on things to draw, I had seen this image of a multi-tailed fox. Um, and that's already at least semi knowing about the fox spirit that I think is also supposed to have multi tails. So this is a Wikipedia page, nine-tailed fox, and it did say somewhere on here. Okay, here it says Japanese name, but I thought I had seen Chinese in origin. I don't know if that's true. But what I had originally seen said that they're um kind of peaceful nature spirits meant to protect nature. But this says in Chinese folklores, uh, foxes are depicted as spirits possessed of magic powers. These foxes are often depicted as mischievous, usually tricking other people with the ability to disguise themselves as a beautiful man or woman, which what I had seen before did say something along those lines. But um I don't know. I thought it would be kind of neat to try to depict a kind of ethereal looking fox, which I did already attempt to try to get a handle on foxes. So I'm gonna try to do this, hopefully without butchering it too much. So already using images that I already have, I'm going to attempt to lay out a pose. So I've got a piece of mixed media paper, a 4B pencil, some more supplies off to the side. We'll see how well I can actually get into this. for creating something that maybe looks okay. So I'm just gonna try to get like the basic shapes. I might need to grab a couple of different references for angles. But I was thinking, when it comes to myths, legends, I'm gonna look for a different reference for my different pose. Um, you've got like Greek gods, Norse gods, then you've got the Titans, which are attached to, at least for what I know, they're attached to the Greek gods. Then there's like Asian um spirits like the Ninetails fox. Um then you've got like uh Brothers Grimm, which those aren't necessarily gods, but they're still like myths or folk tales, which the Wikipedia page I just read did say that the Ninetails fox is folklore. Um, that and then I'm gonna go for, I want to say like a basic fox versus, I think this is more like a desert fox. Or like, I'm not going for like an Arctic fox. Although maybe that would be the way to go. Like a white fox. Although maybe more specifically, I should look up to see, because some of these animals can look different depending on where they are in the world. Like, um, an American fox versus a fox from Europe somewhere or one of the Asian continents. But I don't know, I'm not really sure if I should go Chinese or Japanese. I think it also said Taiwanese. I'm gonna look up Chinese fox first, just to see if there is any difference. Which, I don't know if this is a true depiction of a Chinese fox. I mean, if it is, the facial look of it is so much different than I was gonna say. I thought I saw a regular fox, like a fox that I'm used to, which I've already got references of. The coloring on this guy is so different. I don't know if it's really like it almost looks like it's losing missing some fur with how you can see like the I don't know if you guys can make that out, but the fur is like two-toned almost. The face on this guy though, it's almost like a WTF expression. I mean, this guy almost looks like a coyote. Okay, I don't know. I'm tempted to go for this guy, which it does say China Fox or Hooligan. I probably butchered that. Apologies, but I'm gonna try to copy and paste that into the search and look for this specifically. So in looking for that specifically, this is what came up. So I'm guessing that's what the fox spirit is called in Chinese, which is not what I want. I wanted a reference of a fox. So let me try this again. Apologies, I should have done this before I started the stream. Aside from China fox, I don't know what exactly this type of fox is called, so I can try to find more images of it. It just looks so different. Okay, so that kind of really didn't help because I wanted more of a side angle. From these two references, the muzzle looks like it might be kind of short as opposed to, which, I mean, this guy, does kind of look similar to this guy, just in the way the face kind of looks. But I wanted more of a side angle so I could see the length of the muzzle. Unfortunately, I could not find the specific type of fox this is, so I'm just trying to decide what I want to do. If I want to search more or if I want to kind of use the references I already have. I'm just trying to look into this image a bit more and see if I can find more about this specific breed. So I can find more references of it. And of course, I'm in the same cycle here where whether I look up Chinese fox or China fox, I'm getting the same references. I can't find more about this. Like, this image and this image are of the same fox. But this one looks different, I think. I mean, just going by the markings on its face, I'm sure there are variants. I don't know, maybe this fox and this fox are the same. Just going by the coloring. Which that says Swift Fox. I'll look that up specifically and see where it gets me. Swift Fox. It's not exactly the same, but the color scheme of it does look similar. This might be the wrong way to go with this. Maybe I should just go for a regular fox. Okay, sorry. I'm just gonna try to grab a few references of this guy and try to get back into the drawing. Okay, sorry guys. I'm thinking maybe a bit more of a action pose, which I don't have that, but I'm gonna use some of the references that I already have, at least for the pose. There was one fox or animal that I saw that I thought would be kind of interesting to try to study a bit. Um, I can't remember what it's called right now, but I think it's supposed to be like a mix between a coyote, maybe, or a wolf and a fox, but it stands quite tall. Um, I want to say almost maybe the same as like a greyhound. I may have drawn that a bit too long. Just by this reference, I imagine that this specific fox might be kind of short. To compare, if this fox is the same as this fox, I'm wondering the fullness or fluffiness of the fur compared to this one, unless they're not the same type of fox. Okay, I think part of my problem here is I've made the thigh, I guess, too broad. It really looks like it's a lot shorter than this one. But again, it could be just the fullness of the coat. So this is either different than this one, or maybe this is a winter coat. I don't know. I just thought maybe a bit more of a kind of action pose, but it doesn't really look right. I don't really like how this is coming out. I think I'm going to have to kind of take this back a step and try to find some references that will give me the pose that I'm trying to emulate, because this is not looking like a wolf, or a fox rather. Um I am going to leave this one here though. Apologies for kind of the rambling. um I do suggest that if this kind of interests you, that you research yourself, because I do think that some of these um spirits stories are fascinating, especially as you get into kind of like the folklore myths of the different regions around the world. Um, I do want to try this again, but I want to try to find. I want to research the animal a bit more, I think, and find specifically a regional animal from whether it be China or Japan, whatever, because I don't know if this is it. I'm gonna leave this one here though. Uh, Enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you. Bye.